Hello, and welcome back to Control. Let us continue with Jesse going through the investigation sector, looking for Alan Wake or something akin to it. Let's see, we should have already been to the operations center. So my understanding that this is simply a toilet. I got a new weapon. Wait a second. I got a new weapon. And the new weapon was Surge. Adhesive grenades that detonate when manually triggered or if their timer expired. I don't see anything specific for Surge. So, let's for now just huh? I'm not following. No. Okay. That's how you do it. Okay. Now we have another control point, that's always nice.
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
Yeah, my energy is going away. So, I see a power core. Well, not a power core, it's a power core receptacle, right? So what we need to find is the actual power core. So what happens when my energy drains? Nothing, I now have no energy. That's still doable. Anyway, the problem is the lack of any cores. Vending machine procedures. Containment procedure none known. Testing in the investigations sector is currently ongoing. A vending machine, its front covered in a foxwood panel, coin-operated, buttons for selecting food products. The item generates and stores a variety of material, both edible and otherwise, in its rows of internal trays. Initial testing suggests the item reacts to the mind of the individual in closest proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Attempts to cause the item to create a living have consistently failed. The item was discovered in a nursing home in Alberta after a resident named Muriel called a local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported that the nursing home's staff was purposefully stocking the machine with distinctive food and objects as a way to raise residents' spirit. The Bureau response team encouraged this story while confiscating the items. The item. So perhaps we need to use this wonderful elevator to find some power cores.
Shit. Now what?
What the...
What is that? Come on, elevator, time to go! Nothing even touches it. Fuck, fuck, fuck! So you don't like the light? I can use that.
Wasn't there another power core, or we only have one? Oh. Що ж ти? Seen another one somewhere nearby, didn't I? Yeah, but that's Hartman, and like...
Yeah, how do you like that?
he has not been doing good. Judging by his appearance. Like, life has been very cruel.
Brian Hennerman, 21. Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
no one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart, and I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off, and I could move out of my parents' basement, and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
Was that related to the movie camera?
Okay, this room is really intimidating and all, but I know my rights. It's not a crime to try and get a book signed.
Making unauthorized contact with a dangerous paranatural entity is indeed a bureau offense, Mr. Langston, and can be prosecuted as such.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Listen, this is being blown way out of proportion. All that happened is I heard Dr. Hartman had been brought in, and since I'm a huge Alan Wake fan, I thought it'd be cool to get a copy of The Creator's Dilemma signed. That's a book that Hartman wrote about...
We know what it is.
Okay, good. So yeah, I was just looking to fill out my Wake collection. I certainly didn't know Hartman had turned into some kind of shadow zombie.
That's a completely inaccurate description.
Whatever, listen, I'm just a desk jockey. I sort papers, do data entry, that kind of stuff. Don't come down on me like this. I made one mistake. I mean, I see people break the rules all the time and no one is pulling them into dark rooms to yell at them. Yesterday, Dave Gleason and his crew were talking to that empty spacesuit and laughing their heads off.
We're letting you off with a warning, Mr. Langston. But this is going on your record, so one more screw-up and our next chat won't be so friendly.
Great. that is just great to hear, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, is there any chance I could get my copy of The Creator's Dilemma back?
Get out.
Oh, Langston. I did not expect that from him, but eh. I guess we all have our passions, so. Night Springs screenplay, page 1. This screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Over the threshold, darkly. It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so, to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are the things you can discover in Night Springs? We are in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, "The Federal Bureau of Night Springs." I've told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. It's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. But the being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. Alan? Why do you have so many similarities over here? This is sus, Alan.
Vending machines. Shum. Shim?
Access a variety of...
Whatever.
What was that? Find and interact with the arcade machine altered item. We can do that. Crowd control and deadline. What in the world? The goal is to survive. Good luck. Whoa! Excuse me? How many of them are here? Just how many? Enough is enough, I'd say. And we barely got through the half of them, right? You're not done? Is there another sniper somewhere? I wouldn't be too surprised. Ah, it's a bit worse than that. Come on, mate. He's a bit shy. Christ almighty. Now that is a problem. That is quite a big problem, to be honest. Okay. Eventually I will learn how to shoot. Eventually. Just not today. We need to find the ball. Now it's better. Where was the explosive guy? Over there. Okay. Junior officer. God damn it. Yeah. That was more exhausting than difficult. Mostly because like I have the workflow more or less worked out.
Games are so realistic these days.
I know, right? games are cool. Now, Arcade Cabinets Supplement. Both items were purchased from a closing arcade in Michigan as part of a program to improve employee well-being through recreation. The program was cancelled before any game machines were dispersed throughout the oldest house, but not before the altered items were discovered. Teams in the research sector have voiced considerable interest in the items due to the fact that they only exhibit an altered effect when physically paired together, a codependent relationship previously unseen in altered items. See research specialist Pope's paper titled The Parasensitivity of Sequels for more information. However, after proving the item's altered status, the investigations staff insisted on keeping them, claiming that they are important for sector morale. To date, numerous petitions have been filed by research sector personnel to move the items there for more extensive analysis. So, we have and crowd control challenge. We also have a deadline. Okay, and oh, I get it. So you can like replay the bosses, maybe with some additional challenge modifiers and that kind of stuff. But that's a very neat addition. It's a very nice one. Hartman background. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in Washington focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purpose. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent abilities that they may possess with the aim of shaping to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class II paracriminal designation. For more on the link between artists and their ability to reality through artistic mediums, see file. Investigation has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the investigation, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released months later, having been deemed an eligible threat. His medical license has been permanently revoked. And it is my understanding that we can now go towards the elevator. Not like I see any other road. So far, not very impressed with search.
What are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Eco Limited, Bright Falls, FRA Moro. Huh. Well, obviously I'm interested in Bright Falls. Vigorous dodge efficiency. Vigorous. You say vigorous?
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
Was a person.
He was a person.
Thank you.
We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh, yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out.
And now you have opened
Langston
me
was right.
2 of them indeed.
This is exciting.
Nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still, I
want to
don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race and we're all trying to be #1. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's
Of course,
just gonna talk forever,
can't always
isn't
make
he?
it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She has a couple of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home. I'm gonna have to buy her a nice fruit arrangement as a thank you after this. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back Maria for Alfred's food. Okay. Oh, one more thing. And buy her a fruit arrangement. All right, done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though. You'd like Alfred. He's very proper. Really carries himself well, you know? I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the... You know, I don't really remember where I got Alfred from. But, boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no. Sylvia thought she owned the place. Didn't like me getting in her way, scratched me more than once when I was just trying to move her food bowl. That cat was a real asshole.
Wow.
I'm realizing now that language was
kinda
not
harsh.
entirely, professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate most people, or animals, or anything. And that's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word about a person. It was just, hey, there's a light flashing on the console here. I gotta, check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real smooth, Langston.
And here I was hoping for the entirety of the story, but alas, it is not meant to be as it seems. Where do we have plants? Not in this direction. What about this one? Okay, mold can be in this direction if we go after that to the south. That's... oh craps. That is definitely in this direction, also in the south and to the west. Okay, ego limited. Let's go. Pressed 5, but there are no quick saves, so that was fun. Okay, straight to the elevator, right? Okay. For some reason I expected us to go down, but doesn't matter much. Is this a floor in the middle that we're not stopping by? See, I have a bunch of abilities. I cannot upgrade Surge yet. I also find it funny that I cannot upgrade Shatter as well. So, okay. I was under the impression that I'm supposed to get a new ability somewhere in this DLC, so I will bank my abilities for now. Maybe if I like the new one, if it even happens, because I begin to doubt whether I will get anything. But if it happens, if I like it, well, maybe we can invest a bunch into it right away. Oh, you bastard. Okay, actually the same principle works. Okay, I need a way to get back up there. Because that is not very efficient fight when there is such a height difference in our positions. Oh, okay, I can do it. Okay, let's have a look then now, shall we? Do we do something here? No, clearly we're going the other way. It's too dark. I don't like it. For the longest time I thought Alone in the Dark and Alan Wake is, well, if not the same game, then two awfully similar games. For some reason, just something in their names confused me greatly. What the heck? I hear somebody walking. And I do not like it. I cannot do this. Should be able to do this though. Well, that area, though without any enemies, spooked me out. I did not appreciate it much. And I get to call a ranger.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
We're in this together.
Sure, buddy. Is my ranger okay? Because I got immediately like distracted at the His cluster. Like we have some big fish to fry here. Well, I don't see the guy anywhere, so I assume somebody has to notify his family now. Damn. The fights do not look that tough at the moment. So maybe I should be more humane towards them, and if I can handle them on my own, maybe I should stop calling them just for the sake of calling them. That's some Mirror's Edge approach when you have like the covered thing. Nothing wrong, of course, with Mirror's Edge approach. Just something I've noticed. Can we please? Thank you. Brain missing. To the good for nothings at the security check. I know you took a part of my brain when you put me through that metal detector. I'm not stupid. I know what they're really for. What I don't know is whether taking a part of my brain causes me to lose my memories or to lose sleep. I've been told if you lose sleep, you lose everything else too. That's where you trick us, regular people. Now I don't know which it is, and I can't remember what you did to me. But I can tell you all this much. I don't find this funny at all. I want my memories back. And you can be sure the next time I visit the Baltimore-Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport, I will come and find you and make you fix what you broke. Sincerely, I don't think I will be signing this with my real name. Like I said, I'm not stupid. You can just mind your own business. Sure. We are somewhere in the area where we are supposed to either eliminate the darkness, yes, or maybe eradicate the mold, right? Right.
Alright, Ati. Was this what you had in mind?
Was there anything maybe in this area? Yeah. Spooky. Vigorous dodge efficiency. Another one.
Shit.
Time to clean up the mold, I guess. Was this it over here? Screenplay, page 2. The robust director shoves the nerd-like scientist aside and heads for the portal control panel. He slams the on button with a determined fist. Director, all the more reason. The entire screen is filled with dangerous red. Then it fades away and we see that the two men are in another dimension. The air ripples around them as if they were a 1983 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am sitting in the Texas sun after a 5-day road trip. Okay, scientists, what have you done? You've doomed us. Control yourself, Doctor. Where's this beast of yours? Right there, sir. A horrible, shapeless, shifting entity fills the horizon. It can't be described. That's how horrible it is. What a thing of beauty you've been keeping from me. Okay, so director is like very confident gentleman. Okay. So we clearly have a lot of power cores over here.
Christ. Did the Hartman thing do all this?
A bunch of dead people as well. So clearly we might we will need to shift the course around the places. Oh, I didn't ask you to do this, but that's okay. Okay, let's see. This one will require 4 cores. I have only 3, okay. So. That would be 1. That should be 2. That should be 3. And now I need all the blue ones, right? Ah, weapons mod. Full. Excuse me? How dare you? Which one is exclusive for... it's supposed to be written somewhere here, but I completely do not see. Okay, they write when it's exclusive if it does not fit your gun. Okay, I see. Efficiency. Okay. Law of 3.
Reminder. The law of 3 also applies to all faucets within the oldest house. Be mindful and don't cause any aquatic misconduct. Thank you for your attention.
Huh. What kind of aquatic misconduct are we talking about? Lady, I desperately require additional context. Desperately. Now, seems like we're approaching one of the biggest areas over here, so it's not a turntable, not something else, so maybe that's the actual Ego Limited AWE, and I want to go there with a clear mind that I have plenty of time to do that. So I would like to leave it for the following episode. For now, thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that's the case, please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.